What is up, guys? This is Hebs. It is Monday, which means Marine Corps Monday. Yeah, whatever. Marine Corps Monday, guys. Whatever. This week I'm going to talk about the way this country's headed and the Distinguished Warfare Medal / known as the Drone Medal. Okay, so where I think this country's going. As you know, sequester's kicked in, which means it's a $42 billion cut in money, both on the non-defense side and defense side of the government. Personally, I think the sequester is good. It really probably slapped the administration in their face and said, hey, you know what? You guys fucking argue with the House so much that you guys decided to do something the day sequester was supposed to kick in and, you didn't get anything done. Personally, I think sequester isn't that bad. Honestly, if you look at it, the Obama administration was just trying to pose it off as a big problem, when honestly, sure, it does cut defense, which I personally believe is stupid, but, it's Obama's idea. He wanted this sequester, so you know what? I'll just leave it at that. I don't want to get any more detail of that. Looking down the road, this country in a whole is going down the shitter right now. But I would not be surprised within the next 3 to 5 years there's some kind of, this is random. I highly doubt this will happen, but if it did, I could expect a civil war or a revolution within the next 3 to 5 years. I honestly could. No fucking doubt. Not even kidding. Just because the fact that the way this country's going and the way the government is acting right now, it truly scares me because of what the fuck's going to happen. But there's some bright to this. The Senate, which is controlled by the Democrats, and the House, which is controlled by Republicans, have actually started talking about passing a budget plan that would be good till September, and then they would think of a new plan to think of a longer term. But what this does is this budget plan will avoid government shutdown on March 27th. Now, March 27th would be government shutdown. And if nobody knows, government shutdown is when there are furloughs, or IOUs pretty much, to police, fire, armed forces, anything government run. Now, the fact that the president gets excluded along with everyone in the Senate and the House, I think that's kind of bullshit. As a person who's a Republican, I still think everyone in the government, that includes Republicans, Democrats, and even the fucking president, I don't care who the fuck he is, even if you are the president, you should have to take no money as well. It's just bullshit in my opinion. But I'm not the government. Secondly, on top, whatever. The budget plan will probably be passed. Right now, we already took a sequester hit. And if we do take a government shutdown, it probably won't last long. Hopefully not, because we don't need furloughs right now. But it would stop spending money. So, there's positives and negatives. The last government shutdown was back in 1995 to 1996. It was in December into January of 1995 when Newt Gingrich was the House Speaker and Bill Clinton was the president. It was a 21-day government shutdown. But they finally figured something out, and then 18 years later, then after that it was peachy keen, and then 18 years later, we're in another government shutdown situation almost. So we don't need another one. We really don't need another government shutdown. That's the last thing we need, is with this government right now, we are weak. We need to build from the ground up again and really start kicking it in gear again, but I'm not holding my breath. Beside that, government right now is down the shitter. But just keep watching the news and hope you get good info. I'm hoping. Now to the Distinguished Warfare Medal, or the Drone Medal. Now this is where I have a big problem. Now I'm not a military vet, but I'm going in July 16th. This is where I have a very big problem. Because the fact that you're telling me that someone, or a geek pretty much, can sit thousands of miles away in a fucking chair with a cup of coffee and a fucking donut and just twist a little joystick and can drone an unmanned plane, kill someone, And then they get a fucking medal that says, oh, you know what, this is the distinguished form for medal, blah, 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 blah. This person received it because blah, 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 blah. And you know what? Because it's such a prestigious medal, we're going to make it higher than the Bronze Star and the Purple Heart. What the fuck? You're kidding me, right? You're telling me a fucking geek sitting in a fucking chair with a fucking donut and a cup of coffee can kill some people from an unarmed drone, and it ranks higher than a Bronze Star and a Purple Heart? Do you know a Purple Heart? Well, if some of you don't know, a Purple Heart pretty much refers to the part where you get wounded in actual battle. Bronze Star is usually for a high active valor, not the Medal of Honor, but something in that region. You're telling me someone who can pretty much say, well, you know, I'm just sitting here, he's dead. Who doesn't even near life-threatening? Sure, the drone's life-threatening. Sure, the drone will probably get blown up. Whatever, he won't care. He's not paying for it. But really, you're telling me an unarmed drone person, the operator, can receive a higher ranking medal than someone who's actually shed blood on the battlefield? You gotta be shitting me, right? And now the Pentagon passed this probably, I would have to say, 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago the Pentagon said that's how it's going to work. I can tell you right now that there's been a lot of petitions signed by people, especially veterans, that's saying this is bullshit, you need to downgrade it to at least under a Purple Heart or Bronze Star. It can be in line right next to those, but problem is the person's not sacrificing that, they're sacrificing a piece of metal. And you know what? I personally agree. That's bullshit. If you're telling me a fucking drone medal is higher than a fucking Purple Heart and a Bronze Star, then why the fuck am I joining the military? Let me join the fucking Air Force and operate one of those fucking things, you know? But beside that, I don't think the drone medal is a bad idea. I think it's nice. I mean, sure, operators do actually do a lot of stuff. It actually is showing advancement in technology and the way wars are fought now in the 21st century. I respect that completely. I do. But the one problem with that medal, I'm not saying it's a bad medal. I'm saying it's a good medal. Not everyone will get one, but I'm saying some people should, depending on how well they do. It should not be higher than a Purple Heart or Bronze Star. Now, if it's under that by 1 or 2, that's fine with me. 1 or 2 ranks below it. As long as it's below it, fine with me. The fact that it ranks higher, though, above those 2, that's a big problem with me. Because, 1, the person hasn't put his life on the line. He's putting a piece of metal on the line and not himself. And honestly, I mean, that's kind of disheartening. Not only to veterans, but to people who are going in. Because, you know, like, seriously, let's say I actually go into combat and I get wounded. I get a Purple Heart. And I walk around and everybody's like, hey, you got a Purple Heart. Good job. Oh, you see that guy? He's got an operator medal. And everyone looks at him like he's a fucking golden boy. Because he sat in a fucking chair and hit one little fucking X button and said, jump, jump, die. He pretty much did a fucking, I don't know, it's like he's playing a video game. Personally, I think that's bullshit. I personally do. Hopefully this gets overturned because I'm telling you right now, if I ever see someone with a fucking drone medal, I don't care if I honestly don't care if he's the same rank with me. I'm literally going to look at that guy like he's a fucking idiot. Because, seriously, you think you're hot shit because you sat in a fucking chair with a fucking joystick and fucking went like this? No, it's bullshit. I got a fucking Purple Heart. I've actually been wounded. I've actually fought for my country. You fucking didn't do shit. So don't give me that. I don't know why I'm... Other than that, and me being very pissed off at the government right now, I can't say much anymore, guys. I mean, all we can do is sit back and hope. We are 3 weeks almost away from a government shutdown, which has not happened in over 18 years. I hope it doesn't get to that, but the way it's going right now, it looks like it will. But, you know, I honestly think that Obama in the House and the Senate are actually going to get something done and actually avoid it and actually work on a good plan. So I'm hoping for the best, guys. That's all we can do is hope. Otherwise, guys, this was Marine Corps Mondays. I know it wasn't the best, but, you know, I was just not in a good mood today. I'm not in a good mood with all this shit going on. So otherwise, guys, I will see you next Monday. Next Monday, we'll talk about... Well, I'll decide then. Talk to you later. Bye.